My name's Dan Abacare and I'm the current director of Wollangarra. I guess going back, there's a whole story wrapped in. I think that forms part of it of why it came to be. And that story runs a bit through the life of Ian Stapleton, who created this place with a group of other people, but who I guess birthed the idea in history. But Wollangarra itself came into being through 1988, and on Boxing Day 1988 a small group of people moved in here with the initial equipment to start building the place. All through 1989 and 1990 Wollangarra's literally built from the ground up from a river flat that was covered in over 7 feet of blackberry with a few sporadic gum trees sticking out, lots of wombat holes and tree stumps, to what it now is, and I guess what you pretty well-functioning small community built in the mountains, built by young people for young people, recycled material and sort of offcuts from the bush. It's a pretty amazing story. So yeah, it's been taking groups into the mountains since 1991, but being built since 1989. A lot of different places think about this idea of growth, and oh yeah, we want to take 10% more young people through the centre in the next 2 years, and then 10% more beyond that. But we've probably took the same amount of young people hiking the mountains in 1993 as we're taking this year. We're a certain size, and yeah, we're not sort of looking to grow that at all. Really, I think the future of Wollangarra is just doing what we've done and continue to doing that. Continue to do that. I think the results of low resource use, community, purpose, just become, the lessons of that become more important. So I think that the next few years we'll just see Wollangarra try and continue to do what it has done since the early 90s and continue to do it well, being the Wollangarra of the past.
Stage 1 at Wollangarra is when new people come and they experience a week of all-round activities at Wollangarra. So they might experience some time on the flat, helping out and doing jobs. And then they go on a hike for a couple of days.
Wollangarra is like an experience outside of the world of technology. All the brochures I saw for all the different camps, and on the internet for the camps that actually has no technology to be normal in a way. I like the no technology part. Sitting around the campfire during the hikes, having cocoa and letting my feet rest.
My name is Joshua Fitzpatrick. I'm in stage 1 at the moment. Wollangarra is a new way of life, technically, and a good way of escape for the modern day. I found out about Wollangarra from one of my support workers a couple of weeks ago. I like the part where you go on hiking and you stop at the campfires to have a good laugh. Yeah, my favourite memory would be one of the nights a couple days ago where we sat on the campfire, had a really good laugh, because I was going completely nuts on the hot chocolate.
Stage 2 is after stage 1, so people who want to keep coming back and keep helping out and participate in mountain projects. Stage 2s will usually go on hikes that are a bit longer than the stage 1 hikes, and they get a lot more involved in the community.
My name is Sam Wakelam. I'm currently a stage 2. I think people, relationships, I reckon it's a great place to go to interact with awesome people, really. Yeah, like I said, I think the best part about Wollangarra is the people. It kind of attracts awesome people, so I've never met anyone there who I haven't liked. It's a great way to meet really cool individuals. Probably the first stage 1 I ever went on. That was a pretty good time. Like, intimidating, but got really into it really quickly, got really comfortable. It was really good fun. Stage, I really like stage 2, just because it's kind of, you get to do more than stage 1, but without the admin of stage 3, and there's kind of a larger cycle of new people through stage 2, and I think that's one of the best parts, is having new people every time, so that's really good fun. And events, I'd say probably wood chop's an awesome time, or any of the work parties are great, because you really feel like you're giving back.
My name is Xanthi Brunning. I'm in stage 2. Wollangarra just means like a place that young people can come to when they want to, I guess, when they have a stage, and they just want to get away from all the stuff that's going on at home and just come out here and relax and get out in the mountains. I've got no idea. My mum found out about Wollangarra, but yeah. Oh god, I like a lot of things about Wollangarra. I like the people in it are great. Just the views, the mountains, the trees, the animals, and just everyone, everything. My favourite memory, definitely the Thursday night roasts and just like a lot of the events and stuff. Just meeting new people, doing new things. Well, my favourite event would have to be fruit bottling because it's like start of the year, it's summer, everyone's swimming, everyone's just making fruit, and my favourite stage is probably April stage this year, 2016. That was a really, really good stage. It's fun and some really good people in my group.
So stage 3 at Wollangarra is getting even more involved and really taking initiative to make the mountains a better place for everyone and organising our own hikes. Stage 3s, as well as doing stuff at Wollangarra, also do stuff in Melbourne, and we organise our own events to help raise money to get more young people who might not be able to afford it up into the mountains.
Dan Brady. I'm a stage 3 at the moment. I really like the September stages, nice weather, good swims, and it also leads into my favourite event, which is the open day, which is straight after that, where tons of people come up, there's a great bush dance, everyone gets involved. I'd have to say it was my stage 1 when I first came up. First did a trek up with everyone at Wall. First got to go out into the mountains, had some great leaders, great crew, and just, yeah, got to experience the whole thing. It's just an escape. You can get away from the city, you don't have to have your electronics, you don't have to have time, you can meet anyone, there's no boundaries on who you can be friends with, you can do basically whatever you want within reason, within safety reasons, and yeah, it's just the best that way. A old family friend of ours used to be a leader here, and because me and my family used to always go camping, she suggested we come up here for one of the events, fruit bottling, and we did, and we've enjoyed it ever since, so we just kept on coming back, and here we are nearly 6 years later. That's a hard one. Wollangarra means, as the name is, young people in high places. It is really just getting people to see the mountains, getting them up here, and seeing the fact that it mentions young people. It's not just about the mountains, it's about the people in the community, and having that kind of, yeah, strength about it would be a good way to put it.
My name is James, and I'm in stage 3. I think Wollangarra is a place where, I don't know, there's cool people and like a really strong community, and you get to do really awesome things for the environment and really beneficial things. So I found out about Wollangarra through my neighbour. So my mum was talking to my neighbour about it, and she'd been, and she was saying how good it was, and then my mum booked me in for a Christmas present. Came here in January. Oh, that's tough. There's so many good ones. I saw a pretty cool shooting star the other night, but I don't think that's the best one. Definitely pretty hectic. Something you wouldn't see in the city. I think Tour de Skink was pretty good. There was like a lot of good people, and we did some cool things.